Today we're going to talk about how to relate unknown addends and subtraction. Our learning target is I can make a 10 to solve addition and subtraction equations. Here is our math mountain, and we can use a 10 to solve word problems. The word problem says, Maria invited 14 children to her party. She already made 8 fruit cups. How many more fruit cups does Maria need to make so that each child at the party can have 1 fruit cup? This is an unknown addend. We see our math mountain. The total she needs is 14. She has already made 8, but she needs to make more. We can also use this as a subtraction problem because the missing number is, we could take the total 14 minus a part 8, and that would be the missing number. So the total number that she needs is 6. 6 would complete the math mountain. It would also be the missing addend. Here are some ways to solve this. One way is to make a 10. So if we have 8, we need to add 2 more to get to 10. So we're going to break up the number 2 more, and then we need 4 to get to 14. 2 plus 4 would be 6. Can you think of another way to solve the problem? Here's a drawing. So here we see this is making a 10 is the first one. Here we can do the same thing with drawing. We have 8. We can draw circles until we get to 14, and then we count how many circles there are. We have 2 on the side to make a 10, and then 4 more, which is a total of 6. 8 plus 6 equals 14. We can also take away. We have a total of 14, so then we take the total of 14, and we break it apart, and so we have the circles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we can see we take away the 8, and there are 6 remaining. Another strategy is to use your fingers to find an unknown partner. So you start with 8, put up 2 to make a 10, and then put up 4 more to make 14, and then you have 6. Here are some advantages and disadvantages of using these different methods. The written method, an advantage is it's really easy to keep track, and you can also prove your work. So if a friend or a teacher asks, or your parents ask, how did you do this? You can prove your work. A disadvantage is that it could be a little bit slower than using some of our mental strategies. Using your fingers is great because you can show how you can break a number apart, and we always have our fingers with us. We don't always have a paper and pencil, so you're always going to have your fingers. A disadvantage is that using your fingers can be slower than at other mental math strategies. And then using mental math, you can use it anywhere. That's a huge advantage, and it's usually the fastest method. But a disadvantage, and what makes it really hard, is it's harder to picture what we're doing and to explain. So that is how some of the advantages and disadvantages of using these 3 strategies. You can use them all, and we want to use all of them and use them to practice and check our work.